to another episode of Talking Netflix.
What are we talking about today?
We're talking about dicks. We are talking about dicks, though. I'm just
American Vandal on Netflix, their original series, which I absolutely loved. It was an homage to true crime. If you watch true crime,
like
TV,
a true crime, I would say that.
It follows the plots of serial podcast and how to make a murderer. The way that it's so intricate. I never thought something about dicks would be so compelling. This is the most compelling show about dicks of all time.
I would say that. I've never seen a show that tops it in that area.
And again, you would think that this plot right here would probably be like a little skit on like Funny or Die or something like that, where you think it would wear out its welcome. No, for 8 episodes, for 4 hours, we get dicks, and it doesn't get old. If you like dick jokes, you're gonna love this show. If you've already seen it, you probably did. I haven't heard one person say, I fucking hated them dicks.
I just wanted to say, Wong kept like, you have to watch this show. You have to watch this Netflix show. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't see a story about dicks to be too enticing to watch.
It's compelling, though.
I'm going to sit down and watch a dick story.
They could have called it a dick story. Okay.
So me and Louis, we sit down and we end up watching, keep watching the show. We don't stop.
Would you watch all 8 episodes all in a row?
I think I did.
It's that damn good. Netflix is, I don't know, like,
because they leave you with that cliffhanger at the end of each episode to like, you got a little piece of information, but
they do leave you on cliffhangers, but it's so intricate and it's so this small little story. It's mind-boggling how they have to come up with this, because again, it follows like a real life story almost, like. But the twist and the turns that this show has, which is exactly like serial podcasts. They definitely make it interesting for something so immature.
Yeah,
this is a mature piece of work.
I started to get into it. So once you watch it, you're like, yo, I know what's going on right now. Remember the part where he's like, they're trying to clear him, clear his name. They're trying to make him innocent. I forget his name. Is it? I'm going to search up their names right now. Dylan.
Yes.
All right, so Dylan draws. I was already clearing him innocent as soon as I looked at his dick drawings, because that was one of the evidence, one of the crucial pieces of evidence that they had against him, because he was a habitual dick drawer, and so it really was not working in his favor. That's one, but it just so happened he drew his dicks a little bit different. Mushroom head was different. No mushroom head, just a line, and then hair on the balls.
Yeah, hair on the balls is the most important thing.
It's the most.
I love this. The way the teenagers that they all got to play it. They didn't get anyone that was like. They all looked their age. It was a young cast. They did a really good job, and I feel like they captured the spirit of what it really is what it really feels like to be a teen, like at the house party and all that shit. The way that there's so many things to get into about this show, but let's just get right into it. Angel, who drew the dicks? There were so many suspicious characters throughout this whole show. We all had ideas of who did it.
What is the name of that group of people?
The Wayback Boys.
Not the Wayback Boys.
The Wayback Boys were suspects. But anyway, if you haven't seen the show,
I'm trying to think of, because there's only 9 actual people that have access and would be able to do this.
Because it could have been his girlfriend.
Wasn't the morning show 9 or something like that?
Yeah, the morning show 9. They show those are the lesser suspects. And in that episode, that still cracks me up when they're the narrator of the documentary has to accuse himself of being a suspect, but they have to come up with a reason. So the friend's like, he loves dicks. He secretly loved dicks, and then they start showing all these pictures. They're just like pointing randomly. His hand was in a way. It's just like, yes, he did this because he loves making movies and he loves cock. It said he loves cock, and his addiction to cock made him. All right. So who do you think drew the dicks, or are you a dick denier? And
there's no dicks at all.
It never
happened.
The stuff that they live, it's so satirical. Oh my God, there's so many things that they did.
What was all the evidence he had against them?
In my opinion,
they didn't have an alibi. He had enough time to get there. That's what was one. He had access to the room to be able to delete the footage. Alex Trimboli, right? Saw him. Supposedly, he saw someone.
But he's a little bitch.
Yeah,
you know, a little bitch. Little bitches ain't like snitches, but little bitches make up a lie that'll sound true just so they can get popularity, or whatever. And hey, lunch was on the line, bro. When lunch is on the line,
lunch is on the line. You have to step up.
You can't believe everything this kid said because he also said he got a hand job from some hot bitch. I can't. That was hilarious too. Where they stop. I just love. They do this in all true TV. So they'll do reenactments, or they'll show computer generated stuff. They have computer generated people sitting on the dock and just getting a hand job. Oh my God!
So you think it's Krista? That's at the.
Yeah, she had a grudge against the coach. And
now also you have to factor that into the evidence. The coach is also a target of this whole vandalization. Is towards
Dylan's girlfriend's mother had an affair with the coach, and she blames him for the divorce. There's so many things at play, and like I said, it really is a whodunit.
Still mystery.
It's a great.
They didn't show. Just so spoiler alert.
Well, they already know.
We can't spoil who did it because they don't tell you who does it.
But that's the beauty of the thing too, because like I said, it's an homage to the. You don't always get the answers in real life like that. They gave us enough information where you can form your own opinion, and he makes a good point at the ending too, because this is true. He didn't want at the ending. We don't get the full answer because. He said, we've seen what happens when you can just throw allegations. Mm-hmm. Even if it's not true, you can tear people's lives apart. And he didn't want to, at the ending, he hurt so many people making this documentary that he didn't want to throw that accusation. Although, it did make sense. That one is probably the strongest case.
It's the strongest case because she tries out for the football team, right? This is where I think it caused it.
Just because she wanted to be a field goal kicker. So she's a field goal kicker so she doesn't have to do tackle drills? That bitch...
Gotta get tackled.
Yeah, but she got mad at that. Ooh. But then they don't even let you know what the coach says to her.
He probably like
because he was mad at her.
Maybe you should grow a dick
because she had protested.
Maybe you need to
before and interfered with the practice and stuff. It definitely. Like I said,
maybe he was like, maybe if you had a dick, you could take a hit, and then or some shit along the lines like that. And she was like, "Oh yeah, dicks, okay." Watch what I'm going to do.
This show had you guessing every second of the way. And just when you thought, okay, you're on this lead, they reveal something else. They just throw you off the trail. I loved every
It's
minute.
funny. I would say this.
It's
the only thing about it, it's funny. That kid Dylan, if he wasn't in it, he probably wouldn't have been as good.
That actor, he delivers so many great lines. And just the way that he is, he's playing like an idiot, but just like a kid that just wants to play pranks on people or whatever, and he's just like a stoner. He plays his part so perfectly. Like I said, it captures everything. It was really, really good. And then at the end of it, have you feel again? It's pretty deep what goes on. And then there's not a happy ending, and it shows for him too. Like even though he gets off, he's found not guilty. Doesn't mean that again. People when he sees the documentary, he's seen what people really thought of him too. Like the show was very, very deep, and I'm glad to hear that there's going to be a season 2. There's going to be a new mystery. we're gonna get next year.
You know what they need? They need the second part of Disjointed. That's what they need. Season 2 of American Vandal.
This is
more dicks.
It won't be about dicks this time, but this is definitely better than Disjointed. American Vandal. This is one of their top shows. It's up there.
I would say that.
You highly recommend it. If you're gonna say, "Oh, Netflix original series," I would recommend this before you watch Disjointed.
No, I would say watch Disjointed before you watch this and get disappointed. I was disappointed towards the end of the season. I enjoyed it. I'm not gonna say I didn't enjoy it. That it's not good. That people should go watch it because it's funny. It's good for a laugh.
There's so many moments.
It's interesting. But my main focus, my main goal was at the beginning. After watching it, I saw it's funny. I saw it's bearable. All right, now let's figure out.
Yeah, again, so I see some people could be upset about how it ends, feeling like it's a little bit of a cop out. Or
I like spoilers. I don't like cliffhangers. I've told you this. I don't like anticipation. I don't like being in the know.
As long as the next season doesn't do the same thing and they can deliver a resolution, this one they get a pass because they tried to make it look like this was real
good.
life.
I'm not going to say it. It's great.
It's not just great. Yeah, it's not just good. It is great. There's so many moments. You guys need to watch it. If you have not watched it, I'm giving American Vandal a 9 out of 10. It's great.
I will give it.
It was
also a 9.
You'll also give it a 9.
Matter of fact, I'll give it an 8.5.
8.5.
No, I'll give it a 9.
Again, this was fun, beginning to end. Mystery. Loved it. If you haven't seen it, watch it. American Vandal. This has been Talking Netflix.
Till next time. Be sure to check out our other Talking Netflix, which you can find on our YouTube page or on SoundCloud, iTunes. Type in Talking Franchise. Get your daily dose of some movie podcasts.